the big money we can make from a good idea is like not $10 million or $100 billion, is like $1 billion. Our company is main info system, and highly likely you don't know about our company yet, but if you open Bloomberg, we're already in Bloomberg, and you can find some information about it in one of the most famous network in the world. And our company specializes in creating self-driving car platforms, devices, and driver support devices. And it's like our idea, we didn't like take it out of nowhere. We developed our idea from a very interesting and difficult idea. Is Albert Einstein's theory of relativity. And when people talk like theory of relativity, like 99% of the population in the world don't understand that. But I can explain it 20 seconds. Like there are two kinds of relativity. First is general relativity. Second, special relativity. We don't talk about special relativity because it does not exist in the world. In special relativity, objects tend to move in one speed. But in the real world, the general relativity is applicable because objects moving in motion tend to accelerate. And we want to apply it in the car, like when you are inside the car driving, the outside world is two-dimensional. It's like right, left, front and back. But if you look at from outside, it's three-dimensional. Right, left, front, back, up and down. It's why there is a big gap between two-dimensional and three-dimensional. A few days ago, there was like very bad news about Tesla. One Tesla car, which was running in the self-driving mode, crashed into another car. And do you know whose car was that? It was a police car. And now people don't know whom to blame for this accident. Can we blame police? Can we blame Elon Musk or engineers in the Tesla or that driver who put the car into the self-driving mode? Yeah, that's why even if Tesla tries to create very perfect self-driving car, anyway, car accidents happen. Once they solve the problem of 2D, 3D dimensional, then we can say we created perfect self-driving platform or perfect self-driving cars. And in order to create that, we can say self-driving car or platform, we need data. Most amount of data. As you know, 21st century is the century of data and information. We need some data to create that platform. But how can we gather that data about individual driving patterns of people? Like, who knows about me? Who has the most amount of data about me? Do you think is it Google? Is it Facebook? Or is it Microsoft? Or is it KakaoTalk? No. It's me. It's me who knows the most amount of and the most important data about myself. No one knows me better than myself. That's why I am responsible to gather that data and upload it in the cloud. And different self-driving car makers in the world can connect the data with each other. And then we can say there is a big good platform that can be used as a self-driving platform. And in order to achieve that, our product line, we need a lot of like support. And once we reach our Z platform, then maybe right now no one knows about us, but once we achieve our like goal, then Tesla will come to cooperate with us. They ask us directly to cooperate with them, to share our data with them. That's why we propose, please get on the train while tickets are still available. Once it's full, we fly very fast, very fast. And it's like our idea, business concept is almost the same with big Korean company like Samsung or like Apple. And we develop our products in line. We start with our product Holonavi 10. And we continue to release our next product in the next year, like Holanawi 15. That is the product we're releasing, we're selling right now in mass production. Then we're planning to release our next product, Holanawi M20. Then Holanawi M25. It's like the same, Galaxy S5, Galaxy S6, Galaxy S7. And ultimately, we would like to achieve the self-driving car platform control by using after-source system. But we don't know it will be what kind of, we know for computers it is a Windows. Everyone uses Windows. For cell phones, it's Android or iOS for iPhone. But for cars, we don't have yet still like generally accepted that platform everyone can share with each other. If we look our first product, in 1 week, our first product was crowdfunded in Korea, and it got 1 billion Korean won by crowdfunding. And when we're like talking with investors and we're introducing our product line, a lot of times they often ask like, why don't you guys directly go to this product? Why don't you guys wait still here? You're selling this product. Then it's very like difficult to explain the technology side of product line. But I can say like, do you think Google was the first searching engine in the world? Or Amazon was the first shopping mall in the world, online shopping mall? Or Netflix was the first company who rent the movie? No, they're not first. They came later. In technology, where there is technology involved, first mover advantage does not work so well. Or we can say first mover advantage does not have real advantage. Because you need to wait until the market is ready. Until the people can accept your ideas. Until other companies are ready. Until other car companies are ready to accept our idea. And in order to do that, we of course need to have like good roadmap, and our roadmap should be it's the same level with here we can see the roadmap of self-driving car platform in the USA, Japan, and Europe. But as 21st century, as I mentioned, data and information century, we need a lot of data to do that. But I very often hear that who has the most amount of data, that person has power. But I would like a little bit adjust that statement. Who has the most important data? Who has the most important data? That person has the power. But the problem is, even if you have the data, if you don't have a sound idea, you cannot use it. In order to explode your good idea, you need to have a sound idea. And no matter how much information you gather, if you don't have a good idea, it's useless. That's why we're trying, and our company has our competitive advantage is like our CEO has 20 years of experience in this field, and he knows from 0 to X in this field, and like as Malcolm Gladwell told, like in order to be perfect in one field, you need to spend like at least 10,000 hours. Our CEO has that 10,000 hours. He has a good idea. And we can say like, why we are here right now explaining this presentation slides, how much investment we need, because we cannot do it alone. We need some investment, we need some support from other people, and we need to collaborate with big car companies in the world. And I can say like, here also you can say, I can say like, we can create a new bicycle, we can open a new America, but in order to do that, we need support. need a lot of support and investment. And I would like to finish my presentation by saying that Christopher Columbus wouldn't open America if he doesn't have his crew, if he doesn't have his team who was ready to go wherever he wants to go, who were ready to do whatever he wants to do. He wouldn't open a new continent. His name wouldn't be named as the name of a country. Thank you very much for your